And this one is let's maybe look at the instructions that were given. A freshly obtained dandelion stem measuring 5 centimeters long was split lengthwise to obtain 2 similar pieces. The pieces were placed in solutions of different concentrations in petri dishes L2 and L1 for 20 minutes. The appearance after 20 minutes is as shown. So here we have question 4, which was set in 2018 paper 2 and was repeated in 2016 also paper 2. So these were the pieces. So these are the pieces of that piece of stem, and this was the end result. So this side is the epidermis. And for the other side, it is the epidermis. So this is L1, labeled L1, and this is labeled L2. Now, these two pieces, they seem to look alike, but they are different because you can see the epidermis, this side is where there's some curvature, and the other side, the epidermis is away from the curvature. This means that these particular pieces of the stem were placed in different solutions. They were placed in different solutions. And these solutions must be of varying concentrations. Now, let us look at the first question. We have question A, account for the appearance of the pieces in solution. So here, the learner is supposed to account for appearance. So here is appearance, and this one must be accounted. Account here means the learner should be able to, first of all, explain how it occurred and through which processes. So here it means the learner must be able to, first of all, look at what happened in L1, and then also look at separately what happened in L2. So in L1, first of all, what should be noted is that the epidermis is normally covered with a waterproof cuticle, which does not allow water to move through. So for the first case here, L1 was placed in hypotonic solution. It was placed in a hypotonic solution, and when you always compare, and this is compared to this one is compared to the cytoplasm. Compared to cytoplasm. Remember, this is a stem, so it has got cells, and a cell will always have a cytoplasm. Then, once it's placed there, it means that the inner, for L1, the inner cells means these cells that are away from the epidermis. That means they gained water molecules. So here, inner cells gained water molecules by the process of osmosis, So they gained that one by osmosis because they are in a hypotonic solution. Then after that, gaining that, because this is a plant, then cells became turgid. Cells became turgid. So these cells became turgid, and when they became turgid, they be increased in length. So they increased in length. So there's increased, they increased in length. So these cells that are this side, they increased in length. They increased in length. So that's why this side, it is longer than this other side, because they were gaining water. Then you must make difference why this side it is shorter. Why is it shorter? It is shorter because the epidermis, the cells of the epidermis are waterproof, and they did not absorb water. They were not able to absorb water, so that's why they could not increase in size. So we have epidermis. We have the epidermis cells. They are waterproof. They are waterproof because of a cuticle. Because of a cuticle. Hence that curving. So they don't gain water. Don't gain water. Then that leads to the curvature. So the curvature is the growth the part of the stem is growing towards some direction. Then L2, here it was placed in hypertonic solution. Hypertonic solution compared to the cytoplasm. It's compared to the cytoplasm. So then what happens? The inner cells lost water. So here inner cells lost water. So remember here the inner cells are now this side because the epidermis is the other side. So the inner cells are here. They lost water. So as they lost water, they shrunk. So they shrunk. So they shrunk. There was some shrinking as they lost water, while the epidermis did not, because they are waterproof. While they are waterproof. So learners, you can see that in fact most of the questions here, they are based on osmosis because of the process of osmosis. So osmosis is a very important physiological process, and equally the other processes are also very important. Now learners, we have come to the end of the lesson, and most of these things that we have learned here, especially some of the concepts, must be put into proper consideration. One of them is the definition of terms, the experiments used, and what should be determined, or how to determine and account for those given processes. In our next lesson, we are going to discuss how you answer questions based on data collected that you use to plot graphs. Thank you for watching.